A beautiful afternoon to all of you who is watching us from all over the world. Today with you is Veronica Seban from Business Power Academy and Elite Global Leadership Club. So Elite Global Leadership Club is a professional networking, public speaking, public relationships, and events platform. So this is a safe place for everyone who wants to learn how to build up healthy and sustainable relationships with the public and as well maybe with your peers or with your audience that whom you want to make massive impact. Today I have invited an eminent guest, so a formidable individual and professional in his field, and no other than Dr. Pratik Mungekar. So the floor is yours, and present yourself, please. And I would love also to know more about your background.
Okay. So, hello everyone, and greetings from India. And thank you so much, Veronica ma'am, for giving me opportunity for having me here. Yes. So, who is Dr. Pratik Rajan Mungekar? So, Dr. Pratik Rajan Mungekar is a person who has made a name for himself in the fields of education, research, arts, and social services in a short span of time across the country and the world. So, I was born into a typical Maharashtrian family in Mumbai. The family consists of 4 members: me, my parents, and a younger sister. And my father was a kabaddi player and a textile mill worker. So he initially worked in a private company, but when the company closed down, he got a job as a milk worker. And due to the poor financial condition of my family, I had my father had to leave his education and take up a job to fulfill their siblings' education and household responsibilities. So after his marriage, he was frequently accompanied by his wife, my mother. She fulfilled her duties as a mother and housewife. She has also worked in many small-scale companies to earn for the education of the children on occasion. And because of my mother and my parents, I'm here. How can children be nurtured while caring for children? She constantly tried for this, and she completed the children's education by, you'll not believe, mortgaging all her jewelry to complete both of us schooling and higher education. So no one reached out for the education of their children. It was the wish of my parents that their children should grow up with a good education. So this mother was constantly struggling for both of us to come out on top in different competition. Special emphasis was laid on the study preparations of both of us: recitation, drawing, beautiful handwriting, along with the education. See also emphasis on children to learn singing, playing instruments, dance, oratory, storytelling, painting, writing, poetry, verse reading, and frequent encouragement to participate in competition. I have gained all this type of knowledge through my mother's guidance, and this mother who strives for it can be called really great. The greatness of this my mother was that without wanting money, comforts, her her wish was only children should be highly educated. And yes, we are highly educated now. I've done my diploma in technical applied chemistry, then BTech in biotechnology, PhD in spectroscopy, second PhD in education. So this has been possible only due to the blessings of my parents and my gurus. Later, I researched a lot, and now I'm a visiting professor in 63 foreign universities, received 9 national patents for my scientific research, received more than 300 honorary doctorate across the globe, 125 plus high honorary degrees, 950 international, national, and state awards. I have published my total 6 books as a author and 29 books as a co-author, then published 300 plus research articles, published research papers in various international journals, represented India in more than 400 international conferences. So this was my short journey. And I started teaching at the age of 16 and have been working in the field of education and research since last 13 years and encountered more than 50,000 students till date from grade 10 to till PhD, and also career guided 37,000 students free of cost. So this was my small introduction.
Wow, thank you so much. It's really unbelievable and incredibly impressive and impactful. And I want to refer a message to your mom and to all the efforts and sacrifices that she has made for you, and all, you know, the difficulties that she has been going through to raise you and to invest also financial resources in your education so that you can become the person who you are today. Let's remember that, and to, you know, to honor the efforts of our parents, because, you know, if they didn't exist and if they didn't invest in us, I mean, including me, we weren't able to be where we are today. So, and I can say so, lots of respect and admiration for your mom, that she has done to raise so such personality like you. I am very honored to having you on my stage. And now, so I would love to ask you the next question. Who has motivated you and inspired you, you know, like to start the career in research? How did you start at that journey?
Yeah, actually, my guru, we in India we call guru. Okay, that means mentor, teacher. So my guru is legendary Padma Vibhushan. He is a president awardee, and Dr. Raghunath Mashilkar. He is world-renowned international scientist, and he guided me, and he shows the path of research to me. He introduced me actually, because you know, as you can search on Google, he has a big reputation across the globe. You will not believe, he is the one who pioneered the patenting system in India. Also, he battled his world famous turmeric and basmati rice battle with the US government is world famous. He you know, he represented India across all the countries. You name the university like Stanford, Oxford, Harvard, he was there as a professor. You name any business industry, like in India we have Reliance Industries, Tata Industries. Okay, so he was the chairman. Then he received FRS, Fellow of Royal Society, which is equivalent to Nobel. Okay, in our India, there are only 13 FRAs in last 350 years. And he is one of them, FRS. Then he had served as a chairman of US National Science Academy in USA, was the first Indian to chair, you know, as he is Indian, but still he was a chairman of US National Science Academy. So, you know, and he has published more than 500 research papers, all international, then lots of patents. So see, if your mentor is, you know, he always say your aspirations are your possibilities, so keep them as high as possible. And if you see your mentor like a mountain, you know, then you will be at the ground. Because whenever I see, whenever I compare my mentor and my achievement, I feel I'm nowhere. No, I'm nowhere. And that gives me motivation to learn, relearn, unlearn, and uh, and it's motivated that we have whatever we achieve in our life, we have to be ground to earth. Okay, that's the secret. If you follow the belief, this particular belief, that you have to be ground to earth, always you have to respect your teachers, parents, then no one can stop you. Your journey become unstoppable. So my guru, Dr. Raghunath Mashelkar, he is my inspiration, and is he is no every day motivating me to research, to innovate, to integrate the path towards progress.
Wow, thank you so much. So it seems like a part of the 7 miracles of the world, what you are sharing with us, because your mentor, it's a real genius. I think he's a real model for all the humanity around the world. And now, so I would love to know what type of research or in what, because I have started research. Yeah, let's start with that. In the communication science, marketing science, and business development here in the Netherlands. And I know that there are different type of research. What type of research are you doing, and in what sector or field?
Okay.
And why?
Okay. That's a great question. Initially, I started when I was doing my PhD. I researched in analytical chemistry because I'm belongs from the chemistry background. I've done my diploma in technical applied chemistry, then BTech in biotechnology. So I did my PhD in spectroscopy, which is the you can say a scattering of light, the light phenomena. Okay, so I initiated my research into analytical chemistry, all the analysis and analytical chemistry. Then later, I moved to multidisciplinary science. Okay, and now I'm doing research in multidisciplinary science. For example, sustainable development goals, climate change, then in education. I have written 5 books as of now, 6 books. My first book is on sustainable development, Introduction to Sustainable Development, in which I have covered the UN SDGs, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals for our better life, for the betterment of society, or our better life. So this book has got many international awards. So that time I have researched quality education, gender equality, what you can say, women empowerment, then health and hygiene. Like that, we have 17 goals. Later, I studied, I have also researched in STEM education, nanotechnology, biotechnology. Okay, so now my research area is, you can say, multidisciplinary science. Okay, and every day I'm researching in different backgrounds or fields. Now I'm in Philippines. Okay, and for my lecture tour for more than I'm here till 22nd October. In this tour, one professor asked me multiple questions regarding how Indians, about Indian religion, the Indian caste system. So that professor motivate me to research on now indigenous science. So now I'm doing research on indigenous science of India. So soon I will be going to publish my another book on this. So on the bottom line, or I can conclude that now my research area is multidisciplinary science. So I am doing a lot of research activities. I'm guiding many students for their PhD. I'm assisting for their PhD. Then I'm mentoring 13 students for their masteral dissertation. So doing a lot of things. And also I'm on a mission to help students So in that mission, I'm taking like this, like here in the Philippines, I'm now taking the basics of research methodology, like that lectures to the educators also, because we need to educate the educators first. That's because we are living 21st century, we are in the era of 21st century, and the students are now, this generation is very smart. So to compete with this generations or this power of youth, we need to educate the educators first with the latest technology advancement. So I'm on a mission to help students and help educators. In that mission, I am conducting lots of research methodology, how to write a research paper, how to publish your research paper. That kind of lectures I'm taking everywhere across the globe.
So, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for sharing your mission in such details, because it's very, very detailed, and I think that our audience can also better understand in what way is implemented the research and with what purpose. And actually, because I am an entrepreneur for almost 20 years, I would love to know how can be implemented research, for example, in my company as a small size business.
Okay. See, there are many types of research. Okay. For example, as a scientist, we follow experimental research. Okay, because we have to invent, we have to discover, innovate something. Okay, but in entrepreneurial or in the field of business, okay, we can implement action research. Okay, because in business, the very important parameter which all entrepreneurs they have to follow is the action. Okay, so if you cannot experiment in laboratories for your business to grow. Okay, so for example, there are many research which you can implement in your entrepreneurship or in business, like survey research or analytical research. Okay, so in that, for example, let's take example of survey research. So you can take multiple interviews from your clients about their views, what kind of services they want. Are you giving proper services? So that kind of survey research, so that after one survey you will come to know these are my advantages and these are my drawbacks. Okay, now I need to work on my drawbacks. Okay, for better results. Then analytical research. Now in analytical research, you can study the market, what exactly is market doing. Okay, for example, what are your competitors? Okay, how they are working, what strategies they are implementing. Okay, what I have with my own company, what are my unique points or characteristics, and then we have to compare. Okay, this and we have to think beyond the box. Okay, to get more clients, to get more you can say business. Okay, so this survey research or analytical research, by implementing this kind of research and by doing study like this way with beyond the classroom, we say beyond the classroom or out of the box thinking. Okay, so if you implement this kind of strategies or this research, I'm sure that all the young entrepreneurs, they will get benefited using this kind of methodology.
That's very interesting, because I do have all this knowledge, and I know that there are different type of research, like economical, political, geographical, and go so on. Yeah, and we were doing, before we were creating a branding, so we were doing research on the quality of the product, behavior of the people, the way how do they behave and are reacting, on a certain product campaign and go so on, which is very interesting to me.
Qualitative research.
Yes, exactly. And I think that for small size businesses, it's very relevant to consider the research, especially, the value of research in the company and what value can bring the research in companies. And I think that you can bring lots of values to small size businesses, helping them to get more insight, maybe in the quality services, to improve that. Yeah, absolutely. To improve the quality of their services, or maybe to do some research how to attract the right audience. Much more like the surveys that are very, very effective, asking for feedback from the audience or prospects or even clients.
And one more important point is digital marketing. Nowadays,
digital marketing
plays a very important role to grow any business.
Absolutely, because now actually the digital marketing, it's dominating whole the market around the world, and I think that it's becoming like a endless jungle for many people, that they are losing themselves inside of the digital marketing. Many people are really struggling and not understanding, how does it work exactly, including small size businesses. Like if you will interview just few business owners, you will notice that not everyone possesses knowledge in research and digital marketing. I am telling this based on my own experience and based on all the collaborationships that I am having with many entrepreneurs, individuals, and leaders. But we are here today to help them out. So who do you serve? Do you collaborate only with institutions, organizations, and universities or academies? I mean, governmental. Let's mention that because it's extremely important. These are called also state organs. Or do you work also B2B or B2C?
Yes, we need to see nowadays, if you go back to 20-25 years, the scenario was different. Okay. Everyone has their own business, their own marketing strategies, and there is the technology is advancing. But today, every minute, if you see, in every minute, thousands of inventions are happening, thousands of innovative ideas are, indulging, they are implementing. So today, the collaboration is very important. If you don't collaborate, at certain point you will stuck somewhere, and then you will face saturation, depression, all those negative points. But by doing collaboration, for example, if suppose you have a educational product or services, then you must collaborate with educational institute and educational universities so that you can get exposure. Okay, if you have some business product, then you must collaborate with some industries. Okay, so basically, to grow any business, now collaboration is needed, and there are 3 more factors, okay, which every company, they need to understand and implement, which is innovation, integration, and inclusion. I say these are pathways to progress. Okay, so you have to innovate, you have to integrate, and by keeping in mind that your all action should be inclusive. So that's my answer.
Yes, it's very interesting and very authentic and relevant as well to know it because we need to implement research in small business sizes, but I think in the big ones as well, because like you mentioned, today the technology is accelerating with such speed of electricity, and we need, to be on track. I mean, on the level, and to be acknowledged with all the innovations that are going on and are happening worldwide. Because if you don't do that, you cannot succeed in
The best example here I would like to add is Apple. It's a huge company, big company, but still they are collaborating with Indian companies, with foreign companies. Why?
They want
They
to
have
expand
funds.
their market worldwide. Yes.
Yeah, they want exposure now because they have funds, they have strategies, they have everything, but still they are collaborating. That means you can understand how important collaboration is.
Absolutely. Branding exposure and collaborationship is the key. Like exposing your branding globally, and that's exactly what we are doing right now today, just exposing our branding of the Elite Global Leadership Club in collaborationship with Dr. Pratik Mungekar. So it's a huge honor having you on this stage and discussing, because to me this is more profound, conversation than an interview, because we both do have knowledge in the research field, and me also in branding and marketing and digital marketing as well. So to me, it's an extremely interesting topic to dive deep in. I could talk for hours and hours, especially when it comes about brand expansion, so worldwide. Could you share an example about Apple and their collaborationship between India and Apple, and why are they doing that? Or just based on the situation in India, actually?
No. See, now, why they are doing? That's a great question. See, now, Apple is a brand, everyone knows, okay? But Apple is for class, okay? Now, they are working for the mass, so that everyone, every individual, he can afford to have a MacBook, to have iPad, iPhone, because these are the latest technology. You will not believe, if you compare the MacBook with another laptop, you will come to know the difference, the speed, the technology. Okay, and to now their target is to reach mass. Okay, they have already achieved their target by for the class, for the businessmen, the rich people. Now their target is to reach to the poor people also. But the biggest disadvantage is the cost, the product cost. So by collaborating with Indian companies, with Indian technology, now they are going to reduce the cost of the product so that everyone can easily afford their product or whatever they are selling. So see, this is the, you can say, impact of collaboration. So if you collaborate with others, you can target, and you can reduce the cost, or you can face the challenges, and you can conquer any challenges by doing collaboration. So now Apple has collaborated with Indian companies, and now we in India, the Indian companies are assembling the iPhones and all the Apple product, so that if we are assembling here. Initially, we were what you can say, we were buying from USA, but now we are
importing
our manufacturing units, so we are assembling here in India, so that now the product quality remains the constant, but cost is reduced,
lower.
so that now this product can go to the mass.
Wow,
So
it's very powerful. Yes.
collaboration.
Yes, it's very, very powerful talking about the branding production. I want to thank you so much for being here with us. And I would love also to thank you, our lovely audience, for watching us from all over the world. And don't forget to like and to share our interview, so that we can help as many as possible people to get awareness and to dive in deeply into the importance of research and how can we contribute to improvement of the world. Blessings to all of you and wishing you a wonderful day ahead.
And thank you so much, dear Veronica and Elite Global Leadership Club. You people are doing a great job for all the young entrepreneurs, startup people like us. You are giving a platform to showcase our talent. So on behalf of entire our community, fraternity, I would like to congratulate you and thank you again for inviting me. And thanks for the lovely audience who are participating, who are attending these interviews. And stay tuned, stay connected, because the Veronica is coming up with many interviews like this. She is doing a great job. She is inviting lots of eminent personalities from different background, different fields. So do watch our episodes, do share, like, and if you have any business opportunity, you can connect with our leader, Leader Global.
Yes, please share your platform where so the small size business owners could keep in touch with you in case they will need your services, your support.
Yeah, thank you.
No, I said share your platform. Do you have a platform, a link, a website? How the
Yes, we do have a okay. We do have, I have my two organizations, Big Brain Brilliance Knowledge Hub, Dias Driving Aspiration. Okay, so through our organizations, we educate the people. We have educational services, and I am a startup mentor also. So if anyone wants to connect with me, they can just Google my name, Dr. Pratik Mungekar. Everything they will get from the Google.
Thank you so much again. So it's a huge honor, and enjoy the rest of your day. We will be always in touch.
Yes, thank you. Keep in touch.
You too. Bye-bye.